Hey guys, Fucus 101 here, and yesterday was my official Halloween night, and I gotta say, I made a pretty good inventory of candy. Uh, this is my huge pile of candy that I have. It's a lot bigger in person, and I don't know if any of you do this too, but what I like to do when I get home from Halloween night is I like to dump all my candy out and just sort it and like put it into groups to see how much of each candy I have. I don't know why I do it. I've just always done it, and I just find it fun. So I don't know if any of you guys do that too, but let me know. Anyway, in this video, I'm finally doing my review on my favorite horror movie of all time, and that movie is 1996's Scream by Wes Craven. Surprisingly, I only saw this movie just about 2 years ago when I saw the first Scream, and I thought it was the best movie ever. Basically, the movie, what I really liked is the fact that throughout the movie they're making fun of all the cliches of classic horror movies. Like they're watching Halloween in one scene, and he's like, "Oh no, Jamie," and he's like talking to Jamie Lee Curtis in the movie. He's like, "Jamie, don't do that, and then Michael Myers like pops out and something. So it's funny because like a lot of people in the movie know about horror movies and like what not to do, because in the classic scene of one of the characters, Randy, his classic rant about the rules of horror movies, and that I just found that really cool because that's exactly how horror movies are, like Friday the 13th and Halloween and stuff. And also this movie, it like revitalized the genre of horror in the 90s, because before this movie was released, every horror movie was like a direct-to-DVD movie. So this movie kind of brought the horror scene back, which is awesome. So a basic overview of the movie starts out with a Drew Barrymore getting butchered and hung from a tree with her entrails hanging out. And that kind of just sets the whole mood for the movie, and it's really cool because in this movie the killer is actually talking to you on the phone, and he's watching you at the same time. And just the dialogue in that one scene was really, really good. And the killer in the movie, Ghostface, is just an awesome killer because, first of all, he can be anybody. He or she can be anybody. And just the voice they use for the killer in the movie is the guy. He just has such an intimidating, creepy tone to his voice. And yeah, so that scene, it was just like, it just got you pumped for the rest of the movie. And then throughout the entire rest of the film, the main character is Neve Campbell, who plays Sidney Prescott, and she is like the main victim in the movie, I guess. She's not really a victim, she doesn't die, but she's the one that's taking the most shit from Ghostface, because he's hunting her down. And so it's just a great horror movie. And my favorite part is that at the very end, throughout the whole movie, you're guessing who the killer is. It's one of those. It's like the first Friday the 13th, where you're wondering who's the killer. They do it so well in this movie, because I did not see it coming when I saw it the first time. When I found out that the killers in the end were Billy and Stu, I was like, oh my god. And the whole end of the movie is so dark and gritty. Like the dialogue that's given by the two of them, and that scene when they're stabbing each other to make it look like they're victims to get away with the murders. It's so, like, it could happen in real life. Kids like that can just go insane and end up killing people, and to get away with it, they'll even stab themselves. My phone keeps vibrating. So, yeah, I thought that the reveal in the end was really well done. And The music in the movie is also really cool. God, fucking phone. But what's also kind of weird about the movie is that after people watched it, because it was such a realistic horror movie, it was accused of inspiring or inducing actual like violent crimes and murders, because people watching the movie thought that they could get away with murder. So I find that kind of not cool that people are killing people, but I find it cool that the movie was realistic and good enough to actually make people think that they could get away with murder. But honestly, it's very rare you can get away with murder, because the technology in forensics today is so advanced that it's almost impossible to get away with murder. But anyway, yeah, Scream, my favorite horror movie of all time. And it also spawned 3 sequels: Scream 2, Scream 3, and Scream 4. Scream 3 is my least favorite out of the whole line of movies. I don't know why. I just didn't like it that much. Scream 4, my second favorite. Scream 2, then Scream 3. And Scream 4 is my second favorite because the reveal at the end of that movie was awesome too. It was probably a lot better than the other movies. But anyway, that's basically all I have to say about Scream. I highly recommend you see this movie. It's such a good time. It's not really a scary movie either. Like, there's not really jump scares in the movie. It's just a great horror movie. Yeah, that's basically all I have to say. Thanks for watching, guys. And this concludes my Halloween videos. So thank you for watching all of those. And yeah, this is Fucus 101 signing out.